Alrighty then. So today we have all Aristar, Aristar. I'm gonna mess that name up, and it's gonna suck. Aristar AllStars versus Team 7.
You really gotta pick a hero. You got 10 seconds
Okay,
left.
and today, first off, we're gonna see a couple bands come out.
5 seconds, Morty.
Night Stalker and Coddle by Aristar AllStars, and we're gonna see Earthshaker and Venomancer by Team 7. Pretty good bands. We see a Lich pick up on Team 7, and a Nyx picked up on Aristar AllStars, which is going to be pretty interesting. I mean, Nyx is going to basically run over and just kind of really annoy this Lich. But, I mean, Lich is a really good support, so we'll see how he deals with that.
10 seconds to pick your hero, you moron. 5 seconds, Morty.
Be really interesting to see how, I want to say it might be Brown Ninja or Mako's, so I think I want to say Brown Ninja's been playing Lich. I don't really remember the last time I saw the Lich be played. But we're definitely going to see.
Pick it good.
And the Ogre Magi being picked up. Really like this, support. He's a really tanky support. Got a lot of stun, got a lot of harass. It's really hard to kill, so it makes him a really good roamer.
10 seconds to pick your hero, you
Probably gonna see the Nyx off lane and have a Ogre Magi. If at Ogre Magi roam, we might see another support come out on. I mean, we are gonna see another support come out on the AllStars. Probably be good to pick someone who isn't gonna leave lane. Maybe I mean, to be fair, they could always just pick someone who's just gonna, like a carry who could just stay in lane by himself. So we've been seeing a lot of that. We've been seeing a lot of PA just being left alone in lane. Maybe a life stealer. Pretty good, like basically laning carries that you don't really need supports to help deal with things.
Ooh, Radiant team band.
Oh, we have a Treant Protector. Pretty interesting to see them pick up that with the Lich. I mean, I do like the fact that you have a support that can basically move back. Oh, good call. Well, turns out I'm a terrible caster because I wasn't even paying attention to my backgrounds. Lol. Back to what I was saying though. Treant Protector, pretty good support. He's basically just another person that you can throw in there and kind of combo with Lich's ult. Which would be good. Pretty good. Pretty excited about that. Let's see. So we do have the Animage being banned out by AllStars. Maybe we're gonna see, and the Juggernaut being banned out by Team 7. Maybe we're gonna see a I don't know, just Storm Spirit, Lina, other people that are pretty good like that. Maybe a harder support that really you don't want an Animage on team. Maybe a Crystal Maiden. Might be interesting. We do see the Storm Spirit banned out, so it does seem like Team 7 had the same general idea that Aristar AllStars just kind of wanted to have that Storm Spirit come out. I mean, that's honestly, if you wanted, I was gonna say you could have banned out maybe the
5 seconds, Morty. It'll be fine.
I mean, Silencer maybe, but we'll see. I mean, Silencer isn't a bad pickup anyway for either team. They have a lot of. I mean, Silencer maybe it doesn't stop either ult. Lich ult is already out. So, pretty interesting to see. We still need some mids. We still need some extra. I don't think we really need a carry anymore on Team 7. But so we have Beastmaster coming out. I have generally been seeing Beastmaster being played a lot in the off lane. So
10 seconds to pick your hero, you
it'll be pretty interesting to see where he goes here. I mean, of course, Beastmaster can also be played in the jungle. You just max out your summons. Works really well. So, of course, that if you do that, you don't really go as much of a fighting build right off the back. You kind of focus more on... I want to say it's a split pushing build. I don't really play Beastmaster that often, but that's generally what I've seen whenever I saw that.
Come on, Radiant team, you gotta pick him right.
Oh, an Abaddon. This is Arctan's hero if I ever seen it. So we have the offlane Abaddon. Hopefully. So right now we see two supports, Brown Ninja and Mako,
You really gotta pick a hero. You got
on
10
them.
seconds left.
Abaddon being picked up for
you gotta
Arctan.
pick your hero. 5 seconds.
So interesting to see how AllStars ends up wanting to fight this. I mean, honestly, Animage was a really good pickup against this team now, but I mean, it was banned out. So was the Troll, so was the Storm, and the I mean, generally, honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing...
Dire team pick.
I do like the Outworld Devourer pick. That's pretty good. It has a lot of really good, just generalized, so you can... So not only do you steal mana, or intelligence, not mana, you steal intelligence, but if the Lich throws off his ult, you can Astral Imprison yourself. If the Treant roots you, you can Astral Imprison yourself. You can Astral Imprison the Abaddon. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good overall hero. Gonna see that mid. Honestly, this Beastmaster could very easily be being played as a 5? 4? Yeah, 4 or 5. So we have the Ogre and the Beastmaster roaming, supporting in the Nyx mid. I mean, the mixed offlane. I don't mind that. Queen of Pain coming out as against the Owl Devourer. This is an interesting lineup. I mean, I've seen it a couple times before. It should be in the favor of Outworld Devourer, but it's hard to say. I mean, Queen of Pain can be really harassy. She has her Shadow Strike, so the Shadow Strike's really gonna be a problem for this Outworld if he can't get off his Astral Imprisonment before it hits. But a lot of people I've seen do this go for the Outworld, just go 1-1-4. It's 1 in their orb, 1 in their Astral Imprisonment, and 4, and they just try to max out their regen as fast as they can. It could work. I don't really like the PL ban. PL I don't think was gonna get picked here, especially with the burst. The amount of burst that's on Team 7. Queen of Pain has her ult, has her Scream. So she has her Sonic Wave, has her Scream of Pain. Abaddon has his Aphotic Shield. Or his Shield. I don't know if it's Aphotic. Yeah, Aphotic Shield. That he has that pops and does a lot of damage. We have Treant's ults. We have Lich's ults. So, I mean, there's a lot of just... There's a lot here that can stop the PL, so I'm not quite sure that was good. I do like I really like the ban for this Drow though. You don't want this Outworld Devourer getting buffed. Like that is giving Outworld Devourer extra damage on top of the intelligence damage that he's already gonna have. Insane. So far, it's a pretty good ban. I mean, I feel like this is a lot more of a kind of Invis Nyx around the Outworld Devourer build so far. Like, so this is going to be AllStars probably looking to hit 6 as fast as they can on the Nyx, roam around, imprison people, and basically just roar and kind of keep them locked down so the Outworld can hit them. Weaver, pretty good carry. I mean, yeah, Weaver's a really good carry. He gets a lot of, there's a lot of armor right now on Aristar's, and a lot of attack speed with the Beastmaster. So,
5 seconds, Morty. It'll be fine.
Gonna be interesting. He does end up. Weaver usually does end up picking a Desolator up pretty quick. So Faceless Voids. We actually have a Faceless Void carry. Yes, we have Wubba on carry. On the Weaver, we have a OK for the Queen of Pain on mid. Abaddon, Arctan going off lane. Brown Ninja and Mako on the Lich and the Treant Protector. On the side of Aristars, we have Hanmingzi. Hamingzi is what I'm going to call him. On the Nyx Assassin. Bro on the Ogre Magi. Beastmasters going for Devil-esque. We have Sasquatch on the Outworld Devourer. And we have Faceless Void as Mahjong. Jean. Yeah, so one of those. So, pretty interesting to see how that's going to turn out. I have in the past voiced my dislike for the carry Void, but it is a viable strategy here, especially with all this. I mean, I like it because of the ability that there is to
Why aren't they doing anything? They're just standing
for this Outworld Devourer to steal intelligence. It's not a very. I don't think it's very good for the rest of the team comp. But it's a lot of hold. It's basically just... It's going to be really interesting to see. Going on the form of Team 7's team comp. Lot of magic bursts. I do expect to see a couple pipes, maybe pipe or so, maybe being picked up on Ari. So, going to be interesting to see that. Like we do... I mean... To be fair, the pipe, I guess, it's not going to really affect the Scream of the Sonic Wave, yeah, because it's pure. But other than that, pretty going to see some. So,
oh my God, the battle's about to start. Relax, Morty.
Looking at everyone,
Come here, buddy. Come here.
pretty okay with this. We have a lot of really interesting builds. So, Faceless Void going for that quick. I always forget what it is. Poor Man Shield, yeah, whatever. Quick Poor Man Shield. Gonna see some other interesting things. Everyone's else got pretty standard. I mean, we have the Wraith Band. Basic Queen of Pain, mid strat.
This game, it just started, baby.
So it is gonna be an even hold. 2 runes go to Team 7. 7. Yeah, 7. I'm just gonna. And 2 runes go off to Ari. We do have a Treant just kind of running around. Looking maybe to be a little bit more annoying. Kind of roaming here. Maybe thought he was going to look for the courier? Is he? I actually think he is. I think he's trying to go over here and kind of snatch courier. Unfortunately, the courier already came out. Is he just going to wait it out till the mid has his bottle? I mean, Owl doesn't really go for a bottle, but... It's not a terrible idea to sit here and do this. So we do actually see the roaming Nyx. It's not an offlane Nyx. It's an offlane Beastmaster. So interesting to see how he's going to play that out up against this Weaver. Got a good bit of just net worth advantage already on this Outworld Devourer. It'll be pretty interesting. I mean, he does go the one... It's interesting that he didn't grab Imprison, like right off the back. I mean, it's a really good skill. But I don't mind. I mean, I've seen this build a lot too. It's Orb and Essence Aura. You basically are just trying to hit as hard as you can. Astral Imprisonments is a pretty defensive item, but I mean a defensive skill. We are going to see some little action up top. I mean, I don't think this is Nyx is going to go down from this, but both the Nyx and the Weaver are getting exceptionally low. Everyone playing the farming game. We do right now have our carry Void, offlane Beastmaster, and mid Outworld scoring at the top of the maps, right, or at the top of this last hit charts. Right beside them is Wubba on the Weaver. Plus we have Abaddon with offlane Abaddon with 3 so far. Maybe this, I don't know. I think this Treant maybe gave up on this courier a little too much. I mean, he's wasting a lot of time. He hasn't gotten that much experience since like the beginning of the game. I mean, if you're gonna sit there and wait for that courier, you might as well just wait for the courier. Pretty interesting here. I don't think they can kill this Nyx assassin. Good to harass them. They have a lot of range on Team 7. Maybe a little bit of oversight. You're playing, what is it? 3? No, I mean it's 3 range versus 2 versus 1 range. Yeah, 3 ranged heroes versus 1 ranged hero. So, of course, there's gonna be a lot more harass going on the side of Team 7. But we say that we do have the Nyx coming out, just coming here to burn the Queen of Pain's mana. Ogre Magi doing really good job here at harassing out this Abaddon. A lot of farming, not really much else happening here. We do have this basically free farming Void here, doing really well. Already has 19 last hits. Andy, they are going to go on Abaddon bottom. I mean, he's really tanky already, so there's not really that much you can do. We do have Treant putting some points into Living Armor as well. Doing pretty good. We actually do have the mid Outworld already. I mean, top of the charts still, so doing a really good job. Actually, I think that most of this, the fact that this Outworld is doing so well is just because this Nyx continuously going and just stopping him from doing anything, taking all of his mana. Hopefully, seeing that there are two heroes in this game right now that rely pretty heavily on being invis. Speaking of the tree and the Weaver, we're hopefully going to see a lot more detection than we normally see here in RD2L games. I mean, I say that, but most of those games that this happened were in-houses, so I can't really say that much about it. Quap already going for the 2-1-2. Pretty standard build for a Quap. Already has her bottle. Doing really well here, trying to catch up, harassing this Outworld out. The thing that, I guess she's already level 6, so she actually is out-leveling the Outworld Devourer, which is interesting considering what it seemed like was going on. I mean, only problem is, like I said earlier, the Outworld really has to watch out because all this Queen of Pain needs to do is just throw her a Shadow Strike on him, and he only has, I mean, he has a little bit of regen. He still has 2 Iron Branches, a Bottle, and a Tango, but is going to be forced to pop Shrine. Doesn't want to stay in lane with this Shadow Strike, just very easily accessible. Pretty interesting build, actually. This Outworld Devourer opted to go for the 2-0-3. Usually you see at least 1 level in the Astral Imprisoner by now, but like I said, looking like he just wants to go for a really just aggressive fighting right now. Unfortunately, going into hit, you do go into the range of Shadow Strike, but I mean, it's sometimes worth it. You can steal a bunch of intelligence. Nobody really that close to dying. It's pretty surprising how, I mean, for the amount of just aggressive on both teams, there's a lot of aggression on both teams, and neither team really seems like they're very interested in kind of attacking everyone else. We do have our top net worth going here. It is still the Outworld Devourer on top, right behind the Void, followed by the Void. We have the Weaver and the Queen of Pain right after him. So it makes sense too. We have basically all 4 of the tops, so the safe lane carry and the mids. So we do have Sanity Eclipse coming out, so this ult's gonna be really big. Honestly, it could. This Quap needs to be careful because it could kill the Quap, considering just how much intelligence is stolen already. With that said, she is gonna back up and hit the Shrine. They do know Shrine is taken, though, so this Nyx is going to be caught out. I think this Nyx actually might be the first blood if we actually see, and it does. Thanks to this Treant Protector, this Nyx goes down, and good rotation by Team 7. Managed to basically just secure that first blood. And we do have a Sentry Ward here. Good little placement up here by Brewmaster. Brewmaster could go down. I don't actually think he's going to. He's going to manage to get back to the tower. Quap still needs to be very careful considering the difference in the intelligence on this OD and herself. So that's, I mean, about almost 80. I mean, it's going to dwindle down here pretty quickly. So about 80 intelligence to the Quap's 40 right now. So that's doubling it. Is required to pop the shrine again. So that's 2 shrines down for 5 minutes, 230 seconds. So about 230 seconds. Gonna be interesting if there's a big fight. I mean, there is Blink still on Queen of Pain. We do so Queen of Pain isn't in any real danger, especially with this Astral Imprisonment not being skilled yet. Doesn't seem like the Owl Devourer is really that scared of Quap now. I mean, basically saying, why would I queue this Astral Imprisonment if I don't think you can kill me? We do see the rotation for the Weaver bottom. Maybe trying to go on this Void. Void's a really tanky person. I mean, really dangerous, especially with that your ult pulled off. So we already see time lapse. I mean, interesting to see. We didn't have to see Chronosphere being used. Kind of a lackluster rotation. That rotation by the carry not actually being needed. I mean, not that it wasn't needed. It just wasn't really. Nothing happened from it. You can't really do that if you're going to be the carry. You're kind of expected to win, the late game, which you're going to have to be fighting a Void and an Outworld. Not saying that isn't possible. I mean, you do have the Queen of Pain to help pick up some of the slack, but gonna have to be careful. Queen of Pain getting really low. No mana. Has enough to blink out, but that's almost it. And she is actually going to keep blinking. Gets being forced back to lane. Looking at this, I mean, at 10 minutes exactly, you want to be around 50 last hits. And this, I mean, this Owl Devourer and this this free farming faceless are basically just doing that. 60 and 67 last hits by 10 minutes. That's it's almost 30 ahead of the closest guy on the Radiance team. Or on the Dire. We are going to see this Chrono being expended here for this. Oh, it's unfortunate. Chrono was expended. But, yeah, they are. He actually walked into the tower, so he was seen. So we do have the Quap going down, and we do have the Treant going down. Both to the Owl Devourer. I mean, I think the Quap was shared. Yeah, Quap was shared between the Void and the Outworld. But definitely don't want your Owl Devourer to get farmed like that. I mean, he's already going to go for his 4-staff, pretty close to it. Has his Staff of Wizardry if he needs it. He already bought out his Ring of Health. Probably really only needs, realistically, about 50 more gold till he has a 4-staff. And once he has a 4-staff, he's really difficult to kill. Especially considering how just... Oh, we actually might see this bottom. Abaddon might go down. Do we see this Void end up... Are there... Oh, he does manage to get the Void caught with the creeps, who does have his Mask of Madness finish. So his Void... So it looks like Abaddon here, this Arctan is going to manage to get out. We are going to see just quick Necronomicon, like I was saying, I think during the draft. The Beastmaster basically just going for a straight pushing strat. Going straight for the Necronomicon with his 2 wolves. Very, very good at pushing. Not really concerned about almost anyone else. There is the Ogre and... Yeah, so Ogre and the Nyx have been rotating up top here now. So it's almost... It's about to be a 4-man top going over this Weaver. looking at him, they don't actually have dust. So unless he walks into the wards, it's not very likely that he's going to be gotten. Expended ult here. Spinning Lich ult? I mean, he's might still go down, especially because his Outworld just decided he was going to come in. Oh, and there is your Primal Roar. It does look like the Weaver is going to go down as well. Great rotations here by the Outworld Devourer. Good ult. Good Scream right there by the Beastmaster. We do also see the Void, though, go down bottom to the Abaddon and Tree and Protector combo. Didn't have to expend Overgrowth. Honestly, probably just underestimated that Aphotic Shield. It does look this Queen of Pain is gonna still manage to get out. Not really much she has to worry about. I mean, she does need to worry about how hard this Outworld Devourer hits. Right now, I mean, honestly, so she hits 130 plus. I think it's 9% of mana pool to damage, which is pretty big. They have a pretty big mana pool right now. Ogre Magi, really tanky hero. Not really that scared right now. Maybe you shouldn't go out too far. You still have to worry about the Weaver, who is trying to go for the fast SO. Oh, are we going to see? No, not quite. We're not quite going to see the Tree Ink go down from that. I don't know. Even with Frost Timer on, this OD hits really hard. That might have... Yeah, and it was a big mistake to come back and show yourself there. Outworld Devourer just throws her ult down, doing massive amounts of damage. Ends up doing close to 1,700 damage from, I mean, mostly from the orb, but still, it's a lot of damage. Kind of a wasted ult there by the Lich, but I mean, it's not on that big a cooldown. Maybe she assumed that maybe one of her creeps was going to join up. Possibly going to be seeing that. Already here, though, by 14 minutes. So 14 minutes in, we're about almost 6,000 net worth lead and almost about 1,000 gold swing. We do see this Nyx Assassin just destroying this Lich here in the top lane. Is one of those things that we talked about earlier. Nyx is just going to tear through these squishy supports. We might see the Beastmaster go down, actually. We do have Scream of Pain still. Oh man, so the Outworld Devourer just runs in, just terrorizing all these other carries. Outworld Devourer has a double damage hitting for just almost 400 a hit at the moment. So we have 300 because of the double damage, plus another 130-ish for all these instax stolen. That is a scary Outworld Devourer. I mean, already just top of the charts in the network, still top of the charts in the net worth. This is an Outworld that you need to be afraid of. Like, there's a lot that needs to be done here for Team 7 to stop this Outworld from just bullying everybody around. I mean, but honestly though, what can you really do with you have a double damage on an Outworld who already hits for about 150? I mean, she actually normal hits for about 200, so that's, I mean, what are you going to do? We do see the Queen of Pain actually go down bottom. The one, I don't know, I don't think, yeah, so Chrono was expended for it, but I mean, you're going to expend the Chrono, especially only 16 minutes of the game. If you're going to get the kill, you might as well. We do actually see, I said the Mask of Mass was already up, so good item on him. He does want to be getting some damage here pretty soon. Maybe a Mjolnir or something along those lines. Not Mjolnir. You can go Maelstrom. He is going to go for the old tanky Radiance build. Generally, though, I like to see if you're going to go the Radiance build on Void. I do favor the Vanguard over the Poor Man's Shield, but that's just me. I mean, Poor Man's Shield does give you a little bit more damage since you are an agility hero. So I can't say I don't like it. Top tower is going to go down for Ari. Good little rotation. They are managing to, they might be losing in team kills, but that's not really what you care about whenever it's an objective-based game. So if you can just push down the lanes, I mean, to be fair, there is a lot more of a ratty, pushy build on Ari, but just because you have that Beastmaster who's going for Necronomicon already has the first one built, so really close to having the second one too. I think he actually technically has it finished, but we are going to see this Queen of Pain go down again, going down to the Nyx Assassin. Again, Nyx Assassin's really difficult for a lot of these heroes to deal with. So I mean, Nyx Assassin's really hard for the not only the Queen of Pain because of the mana void and a stun, all this kind of things. Plus, if anybody else is around, especially if it's this Owl Devourer, really going to be difficult for you to get away. You especially with how fast he already has a Hurricane Pike going for his Blink Dagger next. Oh, good decision there to pop ult by the Abaddon. Arctan not even going to take a chance with being hit by this Owl Devourer. Double damage is up on the top. We are gonna see the Owl Devourer pick it up again. So this is again we're gonna have a around 300 damage. Just right click. I mean it gets even more every single time as well. So you start right now at 300 with the 12 intelligence stack stolen, but every time you hit an enemy hero, it just goes up. Definitely not something you want to deal with. But looking at it, we do have 143 last hits here on the, again, top of the charts. We're seeing this Owl Devourer and this Void. I mean, not even close to the next person on the team, which is the mid Quap. Oh, we do have Dire's Courier down. Dire's Courier had the Mithril Hammer on it too. That was not what they wanted. Owl Devourer gonna end up coming up, catching out this Abaddon with this Astral Imprisonment. Abaddon is 100% gonna go down. Owl Devourer hits way too hard right now. We do actually see the Void go down bottom to everybody else on Team 7's team. Kill going to the Queen of Pain with her Sonic Wave being expended. Need to be careful. This Owl Devourer is coming down. There's a lot of unfortunately. I mean, he has a blink. He has a Hurricane Pike. We also, while this is happening with this rotation, we do see mid's tower go down for Team 7.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I was meant to have this.
We do have a little bit of harassment here coming on. Owl Devourer. I don't know even as a Weaver yet. Like, he just denies you your Deso. Even with these heroes you have here, I don't actually know if you kill him. You might just want to run. Because, I mean, that's an instant kill. That's 2 kills you basically just gave up to this Owl Devourer. He hits way too hard right now for you to just jump in there, even with 2. Especially at this point in the game, with this Outworld is just... He's over 6k net worth lead in, like, to the next person on the enemy team, on Team 7, which is the Quap at 6, so... Looking at this net worth art, it is almost 15k by 20 minutes. This is going to be really rough. About a little bit more than 10k in the favor of Ari. Gonna have a Yules come out here on this Queen of Pain. Good item. I don't know if you'll have time to use it. If you don't have time to use your Blink, you're not really going to have that much time to use your Yules. Oh, Dust is coming out here on this Nyx. Good to see it. We are going to see the So we do have the Lich ult go out. We might actually see a dead. Do we see a dead? Oh, we don't see a dead Owl Devourer. That would have been a big kill to get. We do have the, want to say the Dust on the Weaver. Owl Devourer looking. Owl Devourer actually managing to jump out. She's just going to blink away from this. Oh, Force Staff into... Can actually blink away. Has Shadow Strike. Doesn't actually look like she might go down. We do have a following. We will, though, see a trade here. This Ogre is going to go down. But, honestly, if you're this Ogre, you just did exactly what you needed to do. You got your Owl Devourer out. And, I mean, he doesn't even need to leave. We have this Void coming up, already having his Sacred Relic, cleaning up the last bit of that. Everyone else was really low from fighting the rest of them. You lose 2 supports for a carry, and you still lose a offlaner bottom. Like, big, really big cap right there. I mean, you're only losing up but you're only gaining about 400 gold from that. But I mean, you can't just be going in and diving and losing these fights, trading carries for supports. I mean, looking at that, I mean, we do have the Radiance is actually finished. We do have a Necronomicon level 3 already finished on the Beastmaster. That's big pushing. We did see a Hand of Midas getting built out on the Nyx Assassin. A lot of, I mean, Ogre getting a lot of standard support items. Really nice Urn of Shadows. I think there's been a lot of killing in this game, so that Urn of Shadows is probably going to work out really well. Courier is up now on Team 7. Finally going to get this Deso out for... Going to get the... Oh, he does ping it out. The Faceless Void did know if this Outworld would have gone over, that would have been a very dead tree. But going back to this, I mean, the Deso is up. Like I said, it was up. It hasn't gone back to the... It hasn't gone to this... I'm not actually quite sure he knows. But this Weaver really needs to get this Deso off the Courier. That's a big item, especially considering how you got it a long time ago. I mean, maybe around about 15 minutes, and you didn't end up getting it because of the Courier snipe. You don't want that Courier sniped again. Oh, good little combo. This is the combo I was talking about earlier. That's exactly what you want to see. And we are going to see the Nyx, and we're going to see the Ogre go down. Beautiful, beautiful overgrowth into Chain Frost there. We also, this really good Chrono here, managing to get him right on the outside so this Outworld Devourer could grab him. Are we gonna see a... Outworld Devourer hasn't actually gone down yet, but I mean, this guy needs to be careful. Tree, oh, doesn't even care. Tree just going down to this Sanity's Eclipse. Insane amounts of damage, especially because he's already stolen. He stole 24 intelligence there. Honestly, I want to say this is a casual Hyperstone. I mean, I wouldn't. I don't know. I mean, I don't think you go. I mean, I'm not sure. I don't actually think you go Assault Cuirass on this. Oh, popping the Shrine here. Just so much damage coming out from this Outworld Devourer. But like I said again, I don't actually think you go Assault Cuirass on him. I'd like to see a Shiva's, but he's just so far ahead. I mean, some tanky some right click damage wouldn't be bad to guard. I mean, he already hits so hard. He has so much stolen. He has 60 intelligence stolen. He can just run in if he wants. He doesn't. Yeah, you can't even CP out. I mean, he's in an insane position right now. Outworld Devourer is just running over people in this game. I mean, we are gonna see the Yasha getting finished up on this Faceless Void. We have a Medallion of Courage, but I don't actually know if that's enough to deal with these heroes. Finally, we do see the Deso actually getting picked up by Wubba. Glad he's going to get that. He can't get that snipe now from the Courier. Might going to deal a lot of damage, but I mean, there's still so much being stolen on this intelligence stolen on this Outworld. I mean, what do you even do when he can just Astral Imprison himself and hit you with I mean, still, he's been hitting for over 200 this entire game. If he wants to go in, he's going to. He's just going to 3-shot. He's just going to 3-shot people. Doesn't even care about this Chain Frost. I mean, we do have a lot of heroes coming out. There is Shadow Strike, so we can't blink, but that's a lot of more dead heroes. I mean, this is what? He's just shooting at everyone. That's 3 already down for this, just because of this Outworld. Great ult, by the way, by the Beastmaster, but Outworld Devourer just running people down. Is he gonna go for the... Can he go for this? He does get a Rampage. This Outworld Devourer just Rampage, causing the GG. Just 26-minute GG by this Outworld Devourer, doing a fantastic job at his position. Just overall fantastic plays there by that Outworld Devourer.